Welcome back to Masculine Scrapping. Today I'm actually going to use a special plastic protector. I won't show it to you here, but I will show you how it works. This is a spread that we're going to do from a visit to the Chickasaw Cultural Center, which is in Davis, Oklahoma. If you're ever in this area, this is an incredible place to visit. But I'm going to show you why I'm going to build it the way I am. You can see I've got a lot of pictures here. This logo I cut using my Cricut machine. I was able to pull it from the logo of the Cultural Center. I'll just show you there. See, it's this piece right here. I was able to find something similar and cut that out there. But you'll see what I'm going to do with that piece here in a little bit. So. You can see it's got a hole, and we're going to mount it on brown paper after I get these pictures mounted. So first thing is I've got to get them on here nice and square, and then we'll start getting those down. There we go. And then I will trim the edges off of this. But these are pictures from our time at the Cultural Center. We saw some dancing up at the main part, but then later went down into the replica village where there was also some dancing occurring. So you'll see two sets of that. There we go. The Chickasaw Nation is, I think, maybe the only Native American tribe that was never conquered by the United States, and they are very proud of that fact. They did move based on treaties to Oklahoma, and but never actually were fully conquered. Okay, it looks like I've gotten it off a little bit here, so I'm actually going to square it up with a cut, and then as long as I keep using the 90-degree angle, should be able to square it up that way. Yep, it's staying pretty square. You can see as I'm making this cut how that logo in the center was cut out. Again, created that using my Cricut machine. And this is just going to go, I think, on the page just like that without border, but I might still put a border there. Now, I'm going to do something interesting. I'm going to put these photos on the sides, and I'm actually going to use the ruler on this Fisker's cutter to measure 6 inches. So we know that these papers are 12 by 12. I want to cut it right down the middle. I have a plastic page protector that has basically door flaps in it. So you can get 2 6 by 6 and they will open like this. So you'll have both sides. So I'm going to put photographs on the front side, and on the back side we're going to put the brochures so that they can be slid out. So I'm just going to mount these photographs onto here. Now, those doors are a little bit less than 6 inches, but I'm going to go ahead and build them at 6, and then when I go to put it in, I will probably have to slice a little bit off. Okay. To slice a little bit off the edge, and that'll be okay to do that. Maybe a little bit off of both edges. Just pressing those down against the last photograph so we can get them all on. You can see there's a little bit around the edges, but I will trim that later. So that's going to be a page like this, and then it will flip open like that, and I will have this just slid in the pocket so it can be taken out. So we'll just put that there for now, and then do the same thing with these. we go. I'm using a cut photograph, turning it over to press down on these photographs. It keeps there from being fingerprints or scratches on your photos when you're making sure that they're down well. So, technique I figured out quite a while ago. And I have 2 of these brochures. I normally try and grab more brochures than I need just in case I mess one up, but that will be there. So basically it'll be like that, and then open, and then you'll see those 2 pieces. So I'm just going to set that there for now. Now, after those open, there's still a page underneath those, and that's what we're going to work on right here. And actually, if I have some of this left over, I might actually use it on that opening page. This is the leftover cutout from the other side, and I put it on a piece of paper, and so we'll use this as a border. Again, I'm always cautious when I've spent some energy putting design into cutting. There's always the reverse, and you can use that in other places. And so a lot of times you'll see a pattern show up, and it'll be in a different project. But in this case, I'm using the same pattern in 2 projects. Chickasaw Cultural Center, you can see that's copper, and that's why I'm using copper here. This is off of the bag from the gift store, and I'm fairly certain it's not acid free and will do damage down the road here, but I'm going to be okay with that. And then I'm going to trim this map. This is a map of the cultural center. I'm trimming it down just so that it'll fit better onto the spread, and because there's so much extra white space on here, I just like to take it off because there's a dark background. So just looking at this copper paper, and I think I'm going to mount it like that. There we go. Using the side of my hand. Always, when you trim, cut the biggest piece off first. That gives you more options down the road. Okay. We'll put that there. Again, this matting just helps it stand out a bit. The other thing, though, is it creates a stronger backing for it so that you aren't damaging some of the flimsy ephemera when you're opening and closing the pages in the scrapbook. Okay, so I'm just going to put these here. This is what the spread will look like. These will open, and there you have the ephemera, and then those will be like that. So I'm actually just going to close that up right now, like this. We'll give you a view all at the end, but we need to finish this spread first. I think I want to do a torn edge on this, and I'm going to do it this way. It looks like there's a little bit of damage already on that, so I tear this off. Okay, that actually tore pretty nicely. It might be able to be used for another project, so I'm going to hold on to that. And I want a big border on this. Let's see. Yeah, I like it that big. This copper paper, kind of expensive, but this is a good project to expend it on. In the corner, down. There we go. I like that over that. Okay, around this I am going to put some extra adhesive tape just because I want there to be strength around that part that's a little weak because of the cutout. All right, let's see if we can pull the whole thing together again now. So this will be view 1, lots of pictures. You open these doors. Those pieces, well, I need to scoot the whole thing over so you can see. There we go. Those pieces will be like that. And that did not stick very well, so I'm going to do it again. Get a little more tape on it. There we go. So that's what you'll then see on the inside. So all the pictures on the first view, and then the ephemera once you open the doors. Let me slide this over this way. So there you go. The Chickasaw Cultural Center in Davis, Oklahoma. Hope you've enjoyed watching this project. It's been fun, and I hope you have a great day and would love to be seeing your projects. Take care.